Hello everyone, welcome to video 22-1b, the second part of our conditional probability lesson. And in the first video we talked about how to find conditional probability. Now we're going to do some actual examples all the way through. So I'm on Explain 1, page 1139, and of course we're looking at here our lovely boxed off information, you guys, is stuff that you're definitely going to want to know and kind of commit to memory. Formulas that we're going to be using for the remainder of the module here. So conditional probability, and a reminder that that is conditional probability of A given B, and so that's the probability that some event is occurring given that event B has already happened, is as follows. Probability of A/B or A given B is, remember, we can calculate that as the probability of both occurring divided by the probability of the given condition occurring. Okay, so here's some just kind of typical examples of conditional probability, and that goes to, here of course is our deck of cards. So if it helps you, they've given you a nice visual of the 52 cards in a standard playing deck. So we are being tasked with finding the probability that a red card randomly drawn from the deck is a jack. So out of that last part of that statement, a red card randomly drawn from the deck is a jack. The most important thing for us to identify here is what is A and what is B. What is my new thing that I'm calculating and what thing am I assuming has already happened, okay? And that is, I hope you guys can interpret that the red card, okay, that creates our event B. That is our given condition, okay? And then I'm looking for, is a jack, is my event A. So let's walk through this example here. Step 1 says, Step 1 says, find first of all the probability of R, in other words the probability that a red card is drawn from the deck. And as you can see here, we've got a deck of cards right here, and you know that we have diamonds and hearts that are our red suits, and that is 26 out of 52, or half of the deck there, that is red. So that's the probability of just getting a red card. Then we want to calculate the second probability, which is finding the probability of getting a jack from those red cards. So a red jack, in other words. And there are two red jacks. You can see them here and here. And the jack of diamonds and jack of hearts is only two possibilities out of the total 52 for the deck. So how does this calculate out for us? Let's go to the next page. Step 3 says we're going to substitute those probabilities that we just found from steps 1 and 2 into the formula. And then step 3 is we're going to simplify the result. So step 3 puts us with those fractions one over another. Don't get intimidated by that. It's very easy to simplify. Your book simplifies that by multiplying the numerator and the denominator by the denominator, common denominator of 52. That's a good strategy. When you do that, you get 2 out of 26 here, or simplified down to 1 out of 13. So that's the first example. For part B, for a standard deck of playing cards, find the probability that a jack randomly drawn from the deck is a red card. So you can see that we're turning this on its head. Instead of the probability of jack given red, now what we have is that a jack that is drawn, that is my given condition, and then is a red card is my A. So given condition is my B, if you will, and my red card is my A in the formula from page 1139. So this time we are going to find the probability of getting a jack. And the probability that jack is drawn from the deck, well, there are 4 jacks in the entire deck, one of each suit, and so the probability of getting a jack is 4 out of 52. Find the probability of J and R. Well, that's the same probability we just calculated back in the previous example, A. So there are only 2 red jacks in the deck, and so that's 2 out of 52. And step 3 is going to ask us to substitute those probabilities. Remember, the numerator is both conditions happening at the same time, 2 out of 52, and the denominator is whatever my given condition is. In this case, we're looking for jacks. The jacks are 4 out of 52. So if we scroll down here and simplify that result, 2 out of 52 times 52 is just 2. 4 out of 52 times 52 is just 4, and notice that's just the same strategy we used before, which was multiply the numerator and the denominator by that common denominator of 52, and we will simplify that to 1/2. So the your turn I'd like you guys to do in this video here before you come back to class are numbers 5 and number 6. We'll see you guys next time.